Live from WTVO 17 and your home team. Eyewitness News at 6 starts now.
The health crisis forces local school districts to teach students virtually. The Rockford YMCA offers options to help working parents.
We have an update to 2 deadly accidents in Winnebago County. The coroner identifies all 3 victims.
And the city of Rockford's awarded a grant that will help victims of domestic violence. Family Peace Center administrators share how the money will benefit survivors. Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. We'll get to those stories in a couple of minutes, but first, your drive to work tomorrow morning could be a mess.
Yeah, let's head back over to the Weather Center. In Candace, we're expecting measurable snowfall.
Yeah, that's right. It won't be the first measurable snow that a lot of us have seen. We actually had some snow come down back in October. However, we are going to get a little bit more of a mess tomorrow morning with kind of a wet and heavier snow, I should say, and that'll be coming down during the morning commute. You can see some of that snow already starting to work in here from the southwest. Now, that is going to hold off until after about midnight. That's when we'll start to see kind of the leading edge of some of those snow showers begin to move in from the southwest and then move up here to the northeast. So let's kind of time this out as we go through future casts. This is 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. Leading edge of those snow showers working in now across parts of Carroll, Whiteside, and even Lee counties. That will continue to pull northeast. There will be a few bands of a little bit more moderate to possibly even heavier snow at times through sunrise tomorrow, and that'll continue through about mid-morning. But notice what happens. Now we're starting to see that transition over to rain from south to north as we pull in a little more warm air. We should see that transition take place mid to late morning and then continue into the afternoon as those rain showers come down, likely melting away a lot of that snow that we get for tomorrow morning. Now, this by no means is going to be a major event for us, about 1 to 3 inches of snow coming down. However, with our road temperatures near freezing, we could get some slushy accumulations, and on some of the lesser traveled road, guys, that could mean some slick spots through tomorrow morning. So I'll have more on that, some totals and some rainfall totals too, coming up in the main forecast a little later.
Bottom line, be careful tomorrow morning. Candace, thanks. The Illinois Department of Public Health reports more than 8,300 new COVID cases over the last day. Total infections are well over 664,000. There were an additional 47 deaths. As of last night, more than 6,100 people across Illinois were in hospitals being treated for the coronavirus. The state's 7-day positivity rate is 12.7%.
More state-line school districts are moving all classes online because of the pandemic.
That creates problems for working parents who had their children learning in the classroom. The senior program director of the Rockford YMCA tells Michelle Rave there are childcare options for families.
I mean, everybody's got to work. I mean, I know a lot of places are shut down, but we have to put food on the table. Like, it's a frustrating situation all around for everyone.
For working parents like Christelle Andrews, changing over to remote classes will be difficult. The mother of 3 is also an ER nurse. However, there is help out there. The Rockford YMCA offers daycare for both RPS 205 and Harlem students. There are 2 different plans, ranging from $105 to $150, but there is financial assistance for those who need it.
We're just looking forward to helping families out who really, really need it. The Y has always been about, meeting the community where it's at. And right now, this is what it seems to be our community need, what our community needs right now. So we're happy to be able to provide this service at this time.
Reporting for your home team, I'm Michelle Rave.
The 2 people hit and killed by a car while crossing a busy McChesney Park Highway are identified by the Winnebago County coroner. They are 52-year-old Melissa Vinson and 53-year-old Gerald Cassinger. Both are from Rockford. This happened November 13th near the intersection of 251 and Forest Hills. Investigators say they were struck by a car driving north on 251. No arrests have been made. The Winnebago County Sheriff's Office is investigating.
We now know the name of the man killed in a fiery 2-vehicle crash in Winnebago County. The coroner says he is 32-year-old Ali Atieh of Clarendon Hills, Illinois. The crash happened November 14th on Meridian, just north of Kilburn. Police say one of the cars in the head-on crash went up in flames. The man driving the other vehicle was taken to a local hospital. He's expected to be okay. The Winnebago County Sheriff's Office is still investigating. A months-long investigation leads to the arrest of a man accused of sexually abusing a teenager. 28-year-old Lawrence Cornelier was arrested Friday. He's from Machesney Park. The Roscoe Police Department says Cormelier faces a long list of charges, including aggravated criminal sexual assault and unlawful restraint.
Survivors of domestic violence will have more resources to help them recover and move forward. The City of Rockford received a grant for more than $630,000. It will go to the Family Peace Center to hire 8 new employees, tripling the size of the current staff. Those workers will be able to help people who've repeatedly experienced violence and crime.
The impact on the clients who walk through those doors from the availability of these funds is just going to be phenomenal. The idea that so early on we were able to receive funds to launch this is just incredible.
Funding will also provide individual and group therapy. Rockford Area Police need your help putting suspected criminals behind bars. Here's this week's Crime Stoppers report. Ryan Adams is 41 years old. He's 5'11", 175 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. Adams is wanted for domestic battery. 35-year-old Luis Avery is 5'6", 165 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. Avery is wanted for aggravated battery. Ryan West is 32 years old. He's 5'10", 125 pounds with brown hair and hazel eyes. West is wanted for possession of a controlled substance. 24-year-old Isaiah Harris is 5'8", 150 pounds. He has black hair and brown eyes. Harris is wanted for domestic battery. If you have information on any of these suspects, contact Crime Stoppers. You don't have to give your name, and you could be eligible for a cash reward.
Rockford's Region 1 Planning Council says the number of people who responded to the U.S. Census is up in most areas across the state line.
That's compared to 2010. This year in Winnebago County, it was 75.2%. A decade ago, it was 72.5%. But Rockford saw a slight decrease. The latest census had a 69.4% response rate. That's a 0.2% decrease from 2010. The census determines funding for things like schools, hospitals, and police and fire.
Rock Valley College lifts the lid on 50 years of history. November 23, 1970, a time capsule was sealed in a wall at RVC's Educational Resource Center. College administrators say the time capsule signified the completion of Phase 1 of the RVC building program. That included classroom buildings 1 and 2 and the Student Center. The capsule contains student handbooks, letters, radio and TV film reels, and other items.
The society was also dealing with natural disasters and showing how they could be resilient in 1970. So now you fast forward to 2020 and we're still talking about how to be resilient during tough times.
Another time capsule will be sealed soon. That is scheduled to be open in 2070.
Now, your first warned weather forecast with Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
We've got a lot to talk about in this forecast as our more comfortable November-like weather changes to more wintry weather in just a short 12 hours or so. We're dry for right now. We've had those clouds increase, and you likely noticed it here before the sun did set, leaving our skies mostly cloudy, although there is some clearing a little bit back up to the north. The cloud cover will continue to thicken as we go through the remainder of this evening as an area of low pressure builds down to our southwest. Seeing that with the rain and the snow that's been coming down across Iowa and moving into west central Illinois. All of this a result of a big dip in our jet stream down across the Four Corners region, which is allowing an area of low pressure to develop and then will move closer to us as we go through the day tomorrow. So let's get right into Futurecast. We are going to stay pretty dry here for the remainder of the evening, but after midnight, our atmosphere begins to quickly saturate, and what that's going to do is allow that precipitation and that moisture to move in. Initially, we are going to see this in the form of snow. You can see the leading edge of that now working into parts of northwest and west central Illinois. This is by about 1 o'clock early tomorrow morning. The snow band will continue to lift north, lifting further into northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin as we get through the morning time tomorrow. Now, by no means is this going to be a major event. The timing of it, however, not really favorable as it's coming down during the morning commute. That is why the winter weather advisory has been issued for us for the morning hours tomorrow. But that cold air is going to be short-lived because as southerly winds continue to pull in warm air, you see that transition over then to rain, and that will take place from south to north as we go mid to late morning. Now, some of that wintry weather, here we are right in southern Wisconsin, could actually linger through noon where we get a little sleet and then some of that wet snow. So you might see some of that snow last a little longer through at least the noon hour as we get near the state line and then into southern Wisconsin. But it's rain showers as we go through the afternoon tomorrow and then into the evening. And there could be some periods of a little bit more moderate rain that come down during that time. So any snow we likely get tomorrow morning going to wash away with some of those rain showers that'll develop, and the rain will continue here as we head into the afternoon. Let's talk snow. In fact, let's go right over here to look at some of those snowfall totals. As I mentioned before, this isn't going to be a major snow event. Generally speaking, about 1 to 2 inches of snow coming down. However, a few spots could get close to that 2 to even 3 inch mark where we see maybe some of the snow showers last a little longer into the morning. Now, the impacts to our commute tomorrow, you might get some slushy roads and some slick roads too. Road temperatures will probably be near freezing, but with some of that snow coming down a little bit more moderate at times, especially before sunrise, might be able to overcome that. So you could get some slushy roads during the morning hours. Then when we see that transition over to rain, could get close to 2 inches of rain, a little bit down further to the south, up near 1 inch, half an inch the further north you get. So a decent rain coming in as we head through the afternoon and evening. And this will promote those slick roadways. First with the snow that comes down during the morning, again, expected to be all snow, and then we get that transition over to rain. And even with those wet roads and our temperatures warming above freezing, you're still going to have some slick areas. As far as our numbers go right now, low to mid 30s. We've got the cloud cover out there now, and we'll continue with those clouds here as we go through this evening. Temperature tonight down to 31, up to 43 tomorrow afternoon. Fog and rain showers for our Wednesday. Guys, Thursday is looking good. Temperatures then cool off, and that 36 at the end of that 7-day sticks out like a sore thumb.
Now, the Napleton Sports Desk with Sports Director Scott Lepper.
The first Bears-Packers week of this NFL season has arrived. Both teams are pointing towards Sunday night's primetime matchup at Lambeau Field as a game they need to win. And the biggest question for the Bears is who will line up as the starting quarterback. Will Nick Foles' injured hip be good to go? And even if it is, might Matt Nagy instead opt for Mitch Trubisky to try to spark the offense? That's if Trubisky's shoulder is ready to go. And the Bears held a practice this morning. Afterward, Nagy wouldn't offer any clues as to the health of either quarterback or which one he's leaning toward.
With both of these guys, with where they're at and their injuries, that's what we're kind of working through right now to see exactly where they're at. But for the most part, we're just going to kind of get till Wednesday and just see exactly where both these guys are at in the quarterback position-wise.
Eddie Jackson's status for Sunday is also up in the air. He was placed on the reserve COVID list today. And the Packers are smarting going into the Bears game Sunday. They felt they let one get away yesterday against the Colts. Receiver Marquez Valdes-Scantling took a beating on social media after he fumbled in overtime to set up the Colts' game-winning field goal. Valdes-Scantling received lots of threats from angry fans. He says he brushed those off.
Social media gives cowards the right to say whatever they want with no consequences. And so I guess that's one of those things that, with this profession that we're in, you got to take it for what it is. Don't let it affect you. And it doesn't affect me. People can say whatever they want as long as, the people in this building and my family, they all care about me. That's all that matters.
And the Cubs are all in on Jed Hoyer running the baseball side of things. They've given him a new 5-year contract. He's taken Theo Epstein's old spot as the president of baseball operations. The Field of Dreams game is on again for next summer in Dyersville, Iowa. Major League Baseball has announced it's going back with its original matchup of the White Sox and the Yankees. It'll be played August 12th. And the newest coach on the Blackhawks staff is USA Women's National Team player Kendall Coyne Schofield. She's been named the Blackhawks player development coach. That means she'll be spending a lot of time in Rockford working with the Blackhawks prospects here. She'll also help with scouting, evaluating players, and breaking down game film. Coyne Schofield was on 2 U.S. women's Olympic teams. In 2019, she also became the first woman to compete in the NHL skills contest during the All-Star weekend.
First Warn interactive radar, brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and More, becomes a little more active for us early tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. Quiet here for the next several hours, but that band of snow will begin to move in after midnight, lasting through the morning hours tomorrow. Some slushy, slick roads possible, so take it slow on the commute. We've got the rain and some heavier rainfall tomorrow afternoon.
It is going to be messy tomorrow. Thanks, Candace.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you at 10.
Stay safe.